on Australia Day. Celebrate it how you will. And nice day here in Melbourne, 22 today, beautiful because it's been pretty hot lately. Just let me do the usual turn there. Yeah, I'll get rid of them. A little setup. And yeah, I've got $200 worth of coins here. Only showing them. I didn't think the others would get under there because I'm pretty close up. But anyway, I've got 140 of ones and 60 of 50's to check through. So we'll go through the ones first. Put the 50's over there. And I don't know, that looks shiny. We'll go to that one. So, excuse me. So the coins today are from my little bank, and the last time at the little bank, I got from my little bank, I got 25 dinosaur coins, which allowed me to make 4 sets in while I was noodling, and then a further 3 with what I had and what I found. Steve, how you going, buddy? Up nice and early. It's 7:39 up at your place, eh? 8:39 here in Melbourne. Daylight savings time. Yeah, done the thumbs up. I've done that. Yeah, I'm ready to rock. Ready to rock and roll. I'll just come up there. That's better. Oh, it's a 2019. So who knows what's in there, but my little bank produces the goods, you know. It's not bad down there. See a few people dropping coins off, but I don't see many people getting coins from there. Not like the normal bank I go to, the bigger one. So, but anyway, every time, not every time, but most times down there. You'd know, Steve, because you've watched a few of the videos I've had, and I mentioned it, that I find something decent down there. You know, something that stands out. So we'll have a snifter at this one. No. So yeah, I was going to start earlier, but I didn't. I was doing other stuff. I was outside actually. 2009 mil and yeah. And we've got 2003. It's not very good nick, but that looks to be the small one. I'll just look with my magnifier. Yeah, that's the small design, that one. So you can get 2 designs. They only brought this out for the year, so there's 2. There's the large design, and there's the small design. Small design, that depth, that width there, that gap, should match here. And you can tell by, real sorry, I had a mint before, and it's connected up the throat a bit. So a bigger distance here, and the prong, you can see it's got a bit of length to it. On the large design, I'm losing my voice here, the gaps, if that's 1 mil, the gap's about 0.6, and there's hardly any prong there at all. I made 10 million, I find, you know, about 2 to 3 large to every small. That's the first small I found for, well, from probably the last 6 or 7 I found in actual fact. It's not very good nick. But these get rim cuds on them. Make sure you check that. And you can also get a cud on the forearm here that I've had. So cud on the forearm, rim cuds. You can get really long ones on there. I think the longest one I had was about 13 mil, which is pretty long. Oh, you got 10 rolls. So Steve Punter's doing his $1 coin roll this morning. He's already started early too, because he's an hour behind me here. And what do you got left? 10 rolls left. I've got 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I only had 7 rolls of $1. So let's noodle together. That'd be good heading, wouldn't it? Let's noodle together. And I'm looking for the die cracks down here, just in case they just happen to still be on there. 2 little ones off the heel. And the hat cud, but also checking inside his coat to see if that detail is missing. I don't know how many lights have I got on here. Probably too many. I think this background's making it look darker to me. Let me look on the screen. I'll just check something here. What? Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, it's not really, but I have got it zoomed up. That could be a problem too. Yeah, I'm just wondering, I've got, just bear with me for a tick. How did this work? Without knocking everything over. I'll tell you what, I'll finish this and then I'm going to put something and lift it up a bit so I can drop the zoom back. Because, you know, if you zoom cameras up, you're going to lose definition. So if you can keep it down where you don't have to zoom the camera up, you're going to get a lot better picture. It distorts, but you know. Look for the rotate on these. I found 2 yesterday. So that puts it at 2. Plus I had no one that's 3. So it puts me at 3 to 14. So 3 rotates to 14 non-rotates on those 99s. So, you know, it's putting them at, you know, it's bringing it down to like 3 to 4, you know, 3 or 4 to 1. So big chances of finding it. That's 3 or 4 to 1. That's 3 standard to 1 rotate. But I'll say, yeah, I've got 3. I'll say, all right, 1 to 5. So 1 rotates every 5 normal. So not bad. I wish the 2001 rotates were like that, but they wouldn't be selling for the amount they are. But those 99s, I'm keeping all of them, unless I chuck back 2 because they were really bad. But otherwise, you know, you give them 10, 20, 30 years, whatever, you know, kids put them away, and they're going to be not in there because everyone's going to take them out of there. I can't see more than 1 die being done out of the 19 million they made of them, I think it was. And, you know, if they use 1 die full, there might be 200,000 of them, 250, which is what they reckon the 2001s are. And the same as the Incuse, they reckon they're about that too, on the 50 cents. So look at those prices and look at the 99, and they wouldn't have done more than 1 die. So they're going to be the same vintage. It's just they haven't caught on. People haven't caught on to them. But as soon as everyone watches these videos, it catches on and starts keeping them. I've got 14 of them now, 15, 16. They're going to get taken out of there. And if you want something that's costing $1, it could go up to $40. Well, you do the calculations. I've got 14 of them. But they'll go. I can't see why they wouldn't go up, because the 2010 rotate, 50 cents, they're all the same, around $40 is, $50 is, so why are they only, I've got them on eBay for $7, I think it is now, or $8, and I can't sell them at all. I started them at 15, went down to 12, went down to 10, went down to 8, and I think I've gone to 7, and I haven't sold one since last October. Unbelievable. Every 2001 rotate I've had, they're gone. I don't understand. Here's a 99. This one's rotated. It's worn though, but it's rotated. It's 30 degrees out. Thank you. That's just a $30 one in 10, 15 years time because it's worn. That's all. Keep all of them. I swear they're understated. There's beautiful. 2015. Lowest minted Anzac, 1.4 million. Put that with the, oh, I haven't got any more there. Got a couple of sets of them in the last few noodles. So they're not hard to get, even though they're low minted there, but at the moment you can still get them. Oh, I haven't been looking here, sorry. So Steve checked 8 rolls last night, kept one 2021 Wiggles coin, did you? The big red car. Oh, that's all right. You know, that's a $10 coin. I sold mine a pair. I sold all my pairs uncirculated together, the two of them together, for what did I sell them for? $14 free postage. So you know, if you take the postage out, take eBay's money out, probably got $10 clear for two of them. That was uncirculated. But I see people putting them on there 15, 20, but whatever's on eBay, always look at the completed sold, not what they're selling them for. And so, yeah, you know, that out of circulation, yeah, you know, $8 to $10. That's good, beautiful. Find 10 of them, buddy, that's $80 for the day, you know, or, you know, $10 and take your money out, you clear 7, you know, 60, $70. That's just one coin. If you did heaps of noodling, you could turn over hundreds of dollars a day in value in the coins, but then you got to sell them, of course. But, you know, if you were selling, I mean, I do all my noodles live, but if I just went down and got coins and didn't worry about showing anybody, do you know how much I could go through a day? Jeez, man. Thousands of dollars a day, every single day, 7 days a week, 24/7. And I could just accumulate just the absolute top 6 or 7 for money and disregard everything else. And at the end of the week, I'd have a lot of money's worth of coins to sell. A lot of money. And they'd just be the good ones. What, not the good, I mean the good ones, yeah, that, you know, you're going to get $40 is for and $30 is for, and $50. And you'd have, so the more you can do here, there's money in money. You just got to go and get it and do crap loads of it and just pick out the absolute top stuff that's selling, that's the hardest stuff to get, not be in competition with the mega loads of stuff that's on eBay. And you'll do very well. Do well in selling them, and you do really, really well in finding them. You should get between 3 and 5% at the end of the week, as I say, is the average for finds in no matter what you're going through, the amount you're going through. That's my average over 24 years, and it still works out to that. My last 5 noodles, I've shown the end how much coins and how many I found, and it's fallen into and around the 5% mark. I had one at 1.25%, which was really low, and since that, every one of them has been up in over the 3, averaging around 5, and some were up at 8. So that's what you should expect to get back in not the dollar, not money worth, but coins, the coins you look through. So 1,000 coins, you should get 30 coins at least, up to 50 coins. And if you're lucky, you'll get more, which is about right. That's about what I've found. And I'm talking, you know, you're checking everything taken out. But for making the most money, just pulling out the best of the best. So that percentage at 3 to 5% is on everything. If it's just the best of the best, then that figure would be, no, it could be 0.1, 0.3%, you know. So, yeah, you know, 1 in $1,000, 2, maybe 3 if you're lucky. Say 3 per 1,000 that you would, that you know, changeovers, possibly a mule. I can't even think of me, but yeah, you know what I mean. All the top, all the, you can expect 3 in 1,000, possibly. It's not guaranteed, but that's what you should get on my basis. So anyway, like I said, did 10,000. Well, you know, you could have 12, 15 coins that each one's worth 30 to 50 bucks or more. And again, you know, if you got the money to turn over and do it, at the end of the week, you could have $600 worth of coins to sell. All the best ones. Anyway, there you go. There's some selling advice and stuff. Anybody's interested, but they're not easy to sell. And that's why if you go for just the cream of the crop, you've got the best chance of selling your stuff. And they're the good price ones, of course, because they're harder to find. So you want to find the hardest ones and those ones, because the other ones, there's just competition. Jeez, there's competition. I've just given up on selling so many coins because there's just too much competition. Some people are happy making 5 cents profit. You know, it's just ridiculous. And so they sell their coins, they're making nothing. And people that are trying to make a living can't. So you got to go looking, check as much money as you can, get the best coins out of there, and just concentrate on them, and leave the bin chicken stuff to the people that are happy making absolute nothing out of their coins. There's a nice cud, little one too. Oh, Sim, how you going, Sim? Everybody, so Sim's got $1 ready to noodle too. So everybody's doing the $1. Yeah, we're all on that mule hunt. Every time I get dollar coins, I'm on the hunt for the mule coin on the 2001 rotate. Definitely those two, and the changeover. So, you know, I mean, you know, that's the 3 that you want to be have in mind. An 85, I haven't found the 1985 rabbit ears. There isn't really a rabbit ears, there's a blob behind the kangaroo ear. So cut to the kangaroo's ear. I haven't found on an 85 that I can't even remember. That's how long ago I haven't found one on an 85. I can't even remember. So that's a long time ago. You know, long time ago, years. So, but they are one of the harder ones to find, the rabbit ears on the 85. You don't find them very often. They're really low. Really low finds, that is, not mintage. Yeah, just, oops. I think my internet looks a little slow. Look at all the 2016s. That one fell off, but we're in a row. All married. They get these in the 2000s and the 98s get the biggest cud on the back of the kangaroo there. The biggest. So hit there. Yeah, they're quite large. Alright. You get the next one. Next victim of industrial disease. I was going to put something under this to lift it up so I can drop the zoom back on the camera. Trying to get a better picture. Yeah, I've got that light on. Oh, that's where I was supposed to have it. That's why. I keep going to this edge here, but I realise the camera, that's the middle there. it's just a crazy setup with the phone cameras, because they're at the end of the long body of the camera, and yet you've still got to look at the screen in the center, which is the center of that. Yeah, where's the rotate? So about 250 to 300 of these through your hands, and you should have a rotate. They're about 250 to 350 to 1 for the rotates. They could even be a bit higher now, but that's about what they are. You need to pass that through your hand before you find one. 2016, lovely. Go to the 2015. So lowest minted and the highest minted in the 4 from 15, 16, 17, 18 at 2.1 or 2.4, 2.1 I think they went into. The 2017 1.9, 2018 is 2 million, and the 22s, the 2014 are 22 million. Oh, did they? So a golfing badge. Oh, right, yeah, the marker, yeah. And Ken's a $1 coin enamelled. Nice too. Yeah. People on eBay sell them. I was going to start doing them, Sim, for golf, using coins. The 2-cent pieces and 1-cent pieces that I got, I was going to do the same thing. Enamel them over, and then highlight the number, and sell them in packs of 5 for golf markers. Yeah, already thought of doing that. That was years ago. I sold 1 pack of just straight out 1-cent pieces, and I just put, I didn't enamel them nothing. I just put on there, good for for your putting marker, for golf, and they sold. An American guy bought them. That was back in the day when I sent them overseas. Yeah. So people do use coins for markers, or somebody's got a token and made one. Could even be maybe a wash token or something that they enamel over. Oh, righto. It's on one of the commemorative quarters there. Oh, there you go. Yeah. There's another one. Not a tiny one. I don't think it's an 85 though. No, 2013. 2013 with the little tiny cud to the back of the rabbit here. See if I can hold my hand up there. But it's real tiny. Yeah, a tick. It's got a tick. And there's another one. Did I zoom that up? Must have. Yeah. 2019. Anyway, I held that one. Yeah, that's low mint. At 2 mil. 2.1, 2.3. I don't know what they dropped them to. Rounded off anyway. 2 mil. Most of the stuff I tell you is rounded off. I don't get down to nitty gritties of thousands. No, who cares? It doesn't matter. But I'll just do a round off with the coins, unless you're talking something that's down, and it's 1,500 or 10,000. Then yeah. But when you're up in the millions, I just round them off. It's more of a guideline. Oh, I still didn't put it up on that. Well, it doesn't matter. Not a bad 2002 little mark there though. Yeah, there would. Yeah, yeah, there would have been a marker. Yeah, you see lots of people with them. I'd like to see what Trump uses. He's probably got little gold flat pieces you can with diamonds in it or something. Or he's just a cheapskate and he's using a Lincoln 1 cent, which is probably what he is using. Oh, right, yeah, you got to watch out for the ticks, yeah. I've never had one, but I just know from everything that, yeah, they're not good. And then, how you going, buddy? I'll get me thumb out there. Oh, I've got my finger stuck in it. I didn't put any hand cream on, so they look a bit dry. You got to prepare before you go in there. I bet everyone does, to some extent. Like, you know, being a guy, I got to outside, got to make sure my nails are, you know, clean, cut. Got to manscape them. Why is he going, buddy? You're up late. Everyone was up pretty early yesterday morning. Oh, well, it's still early, isn't it? What's the time? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, that's right. Don't forget, check the back of these. I've found 3 different ones, all right? So the standard, whichever one the standard is, and another 2 different ones. Get about 30 of these together before you, and check them. You might be lucky and get a few and you can see the difference, but the more you can keep, whenever you check for varieties and errors, the better you can see. You can see the differences. You know, so always saturate it with as much as you can with comparisons, because some of them are so hard, so close, like the 99 $2. You know, you need mega loads of them together to pick out all the smaller head, not the large head variety, but you want the small head in the 99 $2. They're extremely hard to find. 1 to, man, over 15 to 1. 15 large head varieties to 1 small head standard 99. And then the 2001 large head, that's the other way around. You get plenty of them, and you get plenty of standard, and it's the large head 2001 that you got to look for. But the 99 is one of the only years that has a variety that the actual standard coin is harder to find than the variety. McKay, how you going? Last roll of dollars. Then I got, what, 6 rolls of 50 cents there. So look through. Oh, I'm going to lose the pile. No. And I'll lift that up too. Once I'm done, I'll put another height here because I'm zoomed up and it does take it away. Still wish I could get a better light set up. Yeah, pain in the butt. So when I'm on about 3 rotates to 16 non-rotates now. I'll try to keep track of them for a little while, but still working at about 1 to 5. 199 rotate to 5 non-rotates at the moment. It's about that average. I'm not worried about that one. Put my hand in there again. Too bad they weren't the AUSs. They're in nice condition. There's another one. That's in nice condition. That's low mint. Sure they're 2.1. It could be 2.3. Anyway, it's still the 2 million mark. Looking for the little cuds that I've got on 2 of these, on these beads here. Got little cuds on them. 2 separate coins, 2 different cuds. And look for these being missing with dye fill. There and there's where I found them. But the cuds could be on any of these. Nice coin, like that. 20 million. Beautiful. $1 silver. Beautiful. No, last one. Ugh. All right. Let's pick that one up. So what I get, 7 coins, I think, yeah. It's a little bit slow, I can see. That's why it's not very good there. The internet's slow because my hands are moving just a little wavy. If it does that, I normally stop and start again and get a better connection, like hanging up the phone and then getting a better line. That's all you got to do. So it's just a bad line. Bad air pickup. Anyway, so 2 2019s, 1 99 rotate, 2 rabbit ears, an 85, which is very hard. They're scarce to find on the 85. I've got no light, that's why I can't go up close. The light's higher than the camera, is lower than the camera, so it won't show up if I go up close. I'll have to fix that. Anyway, so the 85, yeah, they're a bit harder when I come across. And then that was the 2013, tiny. Oh, my hands, it's so small. Tiny weenie one. What was that one? Oh, Anzac, 2015 and 2016. Anzac, so yeah, that's 7. Out of how many coins? 140. Well, 10% is 14, 5% is 7. There you go, 3 to 5% every time. That's the average over 2 decades, 2.5 decades, and it still holds up. That took me to get that figure and start working all that out and precise was like over 10 years before started being able to get the figure of exactly, you know, what you're coming up with each time. So 3 to 5, under 3, that's not doing well. And of course, then you go over 5, you've done better. So yeah, so 7 out of that one. So $7. What would I really keep out of all them? That one. That's it. That's the only money coin I see in there. Future money coin, that one. Yeah, and the others, yeah, good, no worries. Got 2 to go for making me sets. A couple of errors, common as, but the 85, yeah, a little bit scarcer. And the 2019s, I just got, yeah, I pull them out quite often, so, yeah. So they're, everyday fodder, I would call that. And that one is at the moment, but I know what's going to happen with this in the future. Like the 2001s. I was getting 2001 rotates quite often in 2001. At the end of 2001 is when I found my first one, November. And after that I was finding them quite often. And I was selling them for like $12 and $15. Same prices, roughly what I tried these to start with. Now I've got them 7 and they're not selling. But when they all get caught onto, these will get removed from circulation by everybody because they're a rotate. The 10s, 2010, the 2001, and any others that you find rotate. 2001 20 cent, 2010, the 2001 $1. 2005 20 cents, there's 2006 10 cents. Any rotates are worth money, and I don't understand, but I'd say that's because people are finding them and they don't need to. Anyway, keep them, I would, all of them. Well, I am. No, I'm both hands. No, I'm right-handed. But being a motor mechanic, you soon learn how to use both hands. I can't write left-handed, but I can do everything with my left hand except for right. I can't write. I can, but it's pretty wobbly, you know. But it's all, but no, I can do left, right. You know, I can do these pretty quick if I wanted to, with both hands at the same time. So I just flip that one, flip that one, flip that one. You can still check them. I was doing this with the $1 because it actually made it go faster. Looking for the crop circle. Nothing there. And cuts on the hair. I think these lights I've got are in not the right position. I just want to change one. So just be prepared for bloopers, crashes. Yeah, but anyhow, but as a mechanic, yeah, I'd missed the 2012 because I was showing you that one said crop circle. But you got to be able to use both hands, you know. Yeah, when you're working on the driver's side underneath, you got to get up under the dash. You can't do it with your right hand. So yeah, soon learn. That one, 21. Get back to what I was looking at. Nothing there. Nothing there. I assume you got a spare rotate. There you go, Wisey. 50-cent rotate, mate. Anyway, I'll zoom up a little bit. Get these things done. The reason I'm using the left hand is because I'm not sure which side's creating the less shadow because of where I got the light set up. But see, it gets dark. It's that damn background. Just wait on. Let me see if this fixes up the background. I'll just get rid of them. Put that there. Get rid of that for a second. Put that on there. Ah, yes. I thought the white background would have been better because I got so many lights. I thought having the black background would overexpose it, but it's not. It might be a little bit, but it is better. Yeah, that's a bit better to look at. Oh, that's me, so I can't. Oh, that's it. Just want to get up a little bit. That hand's not bad either. Look. That one there. No. Just looking for that variety. Just look for the T. It's about a quarter thickness again than that. You'll just know when you've found it. Everything's thicker. A lot thicker, a lot better design. I only had that one. And that's gone. But yeah, they're out there. There's proof dye variety. That's what I reckon's happened. They've used the proof dyes on the standard planchet and pumped out a few coins. Don't know how many because I've only found one, and I've gone through I don't know how many 2016s, and I'm not sure how many what the mintage is on them either. They're pretty high. Look at that. Another West Australia. That's what, 6 in 5 noodles, 6 in 6 noodles. Yeah, and that's in top nick again. Those like one of the other ones I found really hard, the West Australians, to find in this condition. They dirtied up and scuffed up really badly. That's in top nick. Just a little bit of wipe off there, clean that up nicely. Beautiful. That's really nice. That's a money coin, you know. Somebody pays $6-7 for that. Yeah, it's real nice. Gee, that's nice 2011, isn't it, really? Still got that luster. I know it's hit, but got to appreciate some coins, how they've kept themselves. It's done very nicely for 12 years in there. Just look for the trail lines on that. Anyone that's followed me will know what I'm talking about, the trail lines across here. You can look them up, trail lines, or look at my videos. Got a video on it, you can get. Don't look like there's nothing there. The only thing about putting that down, I can't slide the coins off. Because it's foam, but it works good. It's not quite black, it's charcoal grey, you know, or charcoal black. Not quite black. And it seems to be the right colour for the background. I put straight out black under it and it brightens it up too much. Get some. Was you here already, Giz? Oh, I missed you. I don't know. Let me go up here and have a look. I don't know who rocked up or not. Anyway, hello to everybody if I've missed anyone. I don't look over at the screen that often because it's to my left. Yeah, but anyway. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for us. Not that. Anyway, it doesn't matter about the thumbs. It makes no difference at all, the thumbs up or thumbs down to your place-ins on YouTube or anything. It doesn't interfere with anything. It is just absolute personal to let you know. That's all it is. It doesn't do anything at all to put you anywhere in the better light. There's no advantages, no disadvantages. Well, it did when they showed the thumbs downs. Now they've taken that away and only us creators can see what we got. But yes, it doesn't matter. It's getting the views, getting people in the watch. There you go, 88. Not as nice as that last one I found. It was, well, almost uncirculated. Very nice. Yeah, I like them. Great detail. Yeah, pretty good. Keep that one. Australia Day too. That's a good time to be finding that too, isn't it? That 22. I should have said I'm looking for the bubble here. Any cuds on the hair, around the chin, mouth, nose, bubble under the chin, and then whatever else you can find on the back if there's anything. Haven't found anything so far. If anything, it'll be on this side. Chin, nose, got a little bit of going on the nose area there. Let me see if I can zoom up. It's pretty bashed and worn though. It might be just a knock. Yeah, but maybe there was one. It's so bad, it's not worth even picking it out. But look along that nose ridge, you can get tons on there. It's alright to find a nice ram strike. They sell well too. And they look really good as a coin. The ram strikes on the 50s. 21, crop circle. No. Cuts to the hair, down the hair, on the crown, chin, nose, no. And again, whatever goes on the back, I haven't found anything so far. I'd be going more on the views, not the thumbs up. You don't get nowhere near the thumbs up as you do as views. So me personally, it's not the thumbs up, it's on the views. Yeah, $8, Steve. That's right. The coin shops, yeah, sell them for the federations, yeah. They're a money coin, you know. You get, you know, you can get all right money on them. Especially, you know, you sell them not singular, I wouldn't, but you know, 2s and 3s and more up to the sets. Yeah, then it's worth it. I'm just stashing all mine away. I've got them all in the box there. I've looked and I can't find nothing, but Julie Buttygig told me that there's the same differences on the 7, she didn't mention the 0s or the 2, as with the 20 cents, that they've got a broad and large 7. I've been checking them and I can't differentiate really. I think there is. I can't be certain, so I'm just, you know, it should just stand out. I should be able to just say yeah and no, but I can't. So I don't think they are. But if anyone's got any and got any pictures to show the difference on the 50 cents date of the 2007, I'd like to see them, because I put 20 of them together and I couldn't pick any. And I would expect to find one in that 20. And I'm still checking them, and I still haven't found any. So from the 20 I had, we're probably up to 40 now, 50 of them, and I can't find anything different. But she said they were on all of the coins for 2007, but again, the 5 cents, I had bags of them. I got about 20 bags of 2007 5-cent pieces, and I checked them all for the double-headed. Yeah, but anyway, check them, because there might be, but I don't know where she got the info from, but they could be wrong too. Looking for the crop circle there. I got that post that shows all 3 of them, the 2012, 2014, 2021, up nice and close, so you can identify them and where to look. 1980, no double bar because it's in too good a nick for that. It's always the same. Alright, let's go this one. Right on the top, 77. Boom, come across here. I haven't caught up ever. You only found one federation in him. Yeah, well, most people have come on the scene very late for a lot of coins. That's all I can say. And what I know was findable and what I found and all that is well diminished. That's for sure. I was pulling those federations out of circulation like no man's land. I was selling sets like crazy, 20 cents and 50 cents, all top neck. But yeah, that's pretty hard now. No crop circle, cuds. I didn't check that. I've got enough of these with all the cuds underneath the shields, up the side of the roo, the emu, across the top of the shield, down the roo here, down the roo's back, and on his paws. And to some extent, I've seen them in that, on that reed there. And well, the double end, don't worry, it's on every 50 cents. It's just dieware. I mean, if you like collect them, but they're no money thing, that's for sure. No crop circle. No cuds. No. Oh no. Got my little stick. My pointer. Another 24. Come on, give me another crappie. No. Yeah, I got so many of these coins with the errors on the back the same. again. I took them all back already last year, and then built up again very quickly. 71, not bad, Nick. 2010, there's a rotate. Come on. Oh, is it rotated? Oh, is it? Nah. Dreaming. Wide date 94. Ugh, it is a wide date. Oh, is it? Hold on, before I jump the gun. Nah, it's pretty dirty. I think it is. It looks it. Through there. And there. It's been burnt there. You can see that. And it's showing that copper through, but that's burnt. Done that to it. That ain't no. And it's not through here. So it's not a metal floor. That. Metal composition floor. Always going to be on the back too. And in the edges. That's not. It's been burnt, melted up to the top, so it's got very hot there. And I'm finding a lot of coins that burnt, and I've realised they come from the fires in Sydney. That's where they're coming from. Those people would have gone back, got their stuff, and that would have found all their coins, and they've spent them. And that's what I've had black. It wasn't until a couple of times I finally dawned on me what was going on, that we're getting all the coins that have come through New South Wales fire. But I'm pretty sure that's a wide date. It's really dirty. I'm not even fussed if it is. Maybe this one will be clean and it'll be one. Nah. Yeah, pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it is now. Let's go up closer. No, it's not. It's just too dirty. Wasting time on it. But that's what you got to do. Even when it could be, and it looks like, you know, you still can have doubt. If you got doubt, throw it out, or keep it and do your research. But if it's not worth the money and all that, don't worry about it. You'll find another one. 80, been in something. It's a double bar, yeah. So you got the double bars there. If I can get is it? Let me see what's going on there. It's not. It's not. It's just dirt. That's actually black dirt that's giving it a bottom one. There's no bars there. And again, see, you can even look like something that was. So if it does, check it. Check everything that catches your eye, because you just don't know. Underdog 50-cent piece. Top neck ones for the older, for the younger people. I'd be putting them away. The 2018s, just because they're just minted so well. They just look really good. And the mintage 5.4 million. And I just don't know. I just got a feeling with these. And again, it's only face value, 50 cents. But you put them away, and you can put them away for about 20 years, and then see. And if it hasn't, then go down the shop and spend them. And you've saved some money. Spend it at Christmas. A little bit of shadow bars on there. It's got sort of a U shape there. What's that? Yeah. Oh, hold on. No, this is dirt. 83. Dirt. $75. $77. Come on, be a coat of arms. Bastard. Oh no, bloopers time nearly. Nearly bloopers. Sorry, I'm looking at this. I get into a concentration, you know. I forget you guys there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm still here, even if I'm not talking. I'll find anything, you'll know about it. $79. No double bar still. Did I find? No, I still haven't found 79. So I'm on about 18 79s I've gone to in the last three or four noodles, and I haven't found a double bar, and I've found what 5 or 6 80s. Oh, another Hs'CFs in the same condition as the other one. I've only got 3 50-cent pieces there so far. And look at that. Really. Oh, it's a little luster on there, but very similar. Very similar. It's alright. To them, that's a good score. They used to be worth good money. Now they're not, but they used to be. Looks in nice condition. Not bad, 82. Got my finger there again. I put it there because I think it adjusts the light sometimes. Been through lots of 94s, haven't found a wide date variety for quite a while. No, you get that shine on there, and you'll see that crop circle if it's in there. Always use the light and check it a few times because you can miss it. You get that light right on there. Wave it across that area that's here. I'm just waving that light across it like that. No, if it was in there, you'd see it without magnifying glass. No, with the magnifying glass. I've got the screen here to see it, but yeah, you need a mag, that's for sure. That's a nice older coin, you think? Maybe 84? Oh, it's a 71. Look how nice that is. I said it's an older coin. I didn't expect that one. Beautiful. So you can find that like that, and look at some of the recent stuff we've got. Don't even compare. That's beautiful. Lovely. About 16 million, I think they made of them, but I've got a few. I'm going to try and put 71 sets together, as well as a run from 69 to 76, give away to someone. Oh look, a JC, another one. I found 2 the other day. 2 mil or just over, somewhere there. Ended up losing the race. In the end, the IRB did it at 1,050,000, so yeah, that's, you know, that's low mint if you want that one. Yeah, for me, no, not what I want. Now this is one of those ones from the bank. Broke open when the armor guards turned up, obviously. Oh look, I'll do it off. Bit harder to open when it's like that. I'll just push them out. Well, maybe they've given me some luck. What those trail lines on there. Find this way, at this angle is probably the best. From this side, I should say. I can't see nothing there. Just look for that die crack off there, off the emu, big long one. Well, there's something there, yeah, that's got the crop circle. Alright, let me put it over here. You can see it. It's not really better off doing it this way. Let me zoom up, might be better, won't it? Jeez, why don't I just do that? There it is there, another crappie. Beautiful. Has it got the no cud on the hair, no cuds up there, no cuds anywhere. So just the crop circle there on that one. You can get them with cuds on the hair up the top of the crown, and you can get them without. So yeah, another one. Beautiful. That now makes 10. I've counted them up. That'll make number 10. 10 crappie, 2021. Beautiful. Yeah, the 2019 IRB, yeah. Why is he? I didn't write that down, buddy. Let's have a look. Why does he just remind me to look between the 8s for a dot between the 8s? So I can't see no dot between them. Pretty sure that's, well, that was it, these 8s on this side. I'll check all the 8s. I can't see nothing. Can't see nothing between them. On the Queen side, yeah. Yeah, I can't see anything. Just check quick though with this. No. No, nothing on them. They're clear. So I'll have to just I jot down stuff too, of course. We're all learning. I thought I did write it down, but maybe I didn't. 1988 dot. I'll put 88 and the dot in there on first side. Yeah, that's good. That'll be recorded and kept forever with all my notes. Beautiful. All right, let me see. Did it? After the flood, well, I haven't even heard nothing yet. So it's all plastic up and breathes with the air. Freaks me out at night sometimes with all the noises. And I'm set up over in the corner, and yeah, I'm off and going, doing this on my eBay. So it hasn't affected me there. I'm still going. It'll be when they repair and it's going to affect me, because they're going to have to kick me out to do the bloody plastering when they sand it and everything. So it's going to be a pain in the butt. So yeah, at the moment it's all good. It's coming up when they do it. It'll be the hassle. I was just checking that 83 for the shadow bars, and again, let's see what I get there. No, it's clear. There, you can see where they will be, but not there. They get all the cuds on them. Not bad, 76. I think I've got a 70 there. I should be able to find a good 76 anyway. There you go, changeover, 50 cents. 50 years. 2016, nice. Like the merino there. Yeah, nice. 7 mil on those. 16, looking for that standout variety. So yeah, all the errors. So the 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, and the 2016s are the most prolific for the cuds around the shield, roo, reed, roo, up the roo, on the heels, and dots all over, raised dots all through. I've got, and that's the ones I've got anyway, the majority. But you can get down to I think 2008 was my earliest that I found with all those on the back. Different errors going on, cuds, up to the 2019s. These, amazing. No errors. That's a rare coin. It's harder to find them with no errors on them than it is with errors. If you want an error coin, a go-to error coin, the 2005, you'll find one with the cut errors. Look, is that sort of? I'll have to check that. That looks like it's a ram strike. Huh? It is. It's. I'll have to check it. Let's see if it is. If it's just off. These are so high, these edges. Look how high they are. They're really, really high. Like it's been compressed more than it should have because it didn't sit in properly. It's if that was where it should have sat with the point, each point, it's there. Just. And it's flattened it and pushed here, and it's given it a really high edge. I had a 96. Well, I sold it. I'll have to go and look at the photos. But what you're looking at is it's round. That's the giveaway. They look round. You look in here and they look round. You can see that round in them. So this is a minor, slight off, just slide off, just the slightest. When these get into the middle of where they should be, when they get in the middle, these scallop up really high, and they're actually sitting up, up on both sides, and they're flat here, and it pushes them out, and they look excellent, and they're scalloped all the way around. That's a ram strike. It's just missed it, but I'll have to check it to make sure it's not just being thrown in somewhere and worn down, round. But that's the first sign of looking for a ram strike, is that roundness. Then go checking to see if it is out or they're in the right spot. If they are, then it's just been through the pokies back in the day, back in the 80s, when it was all 50-cent pieces getting put in there before dollar coins. You used to go and get buckets of 50-cent pieces, so heavy, and the coins were all 50-cent pieces. And people need to remember the coins when you get things like this. Remember, all the coins have been at some stage prior to when you were born, even in machines, and you just got to think back to what decimal did they use back in the 70s in their parking meters. Would have been all 5 cents and 10 cents. So you're going to get them, shiny, round, and worn on, around here. Pokies back in the late 70s and 80s were all 50-cent pieces. I used to go down to Tassie all the time to the casino with Mum and Dad, and they were just all 50 cents, buckets of them. So these things that you got to remember, there's a hell of a lot of coins that have gone through machines for decades. and they've just worn them. And laundromats is the same, and phones. So you got to think to yourself, when you get the coin, what was going on in the era and from when it was made. 83, yeah, right in there with when the 50 cents were getting rammed right through those pokey machines. Damn were they. They went through hell. And so you got to remember that with your coins when you find them, is the year, what could they have been through, for oddities, things you're not sure. And just think of everyday things that in the time of that coin and from that it might have been used in. And that might give you an answer as to it's just worn because it's been in through machines, or it looks like an error or whatever, but it's just been used. So that's one thing to look at. And that one, which I've actually thrown out there, where did I put it? There it is. So that's the 83, and that, oh look, I'll show you that. So that's an 83 and an 83. So you got that one. This one's the possible ram strike compared to that one. And now that's still worn. Right, the edge, the points are there, but this edge here is gone a bit. But here is like the whole thing. And you can see it's round. You can follow that rim, it's round. Don't look at the top. Look at that edge in it there. And so, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to check. If it's not off, then yeah, that's just been through machines, been pumped through and turned like that. I'll check it anyway. They're the oddities. You've got to check everything, but always think of where it's been, what it's been through, yeah, you got to weigh all that stuff up in like the microsecond that you're looking at stuff when you're noodling. Just looking for that. See if there's another crop circle. Even if it's out of focus, it doesn't matter because it'll stand out if it's there. No, nothing. All clear. No cuds. No crop circle. Nice minted. 11 million, 11.7, 11.5, I don't know, something like that. 13's another one that gets really bad cut errors. There's one there now, I'm telling you about, just under that shield there. Just there, maybe there. Let's zoom it up. Get me mega on it. Yeah, there's one. The other one had one under there, it has been hit on the top of there. And I said on a few videos, it's amazing how it gets hit right there in that spot where cuds happen. There's another one above the 5. Oh, that's better. There above the 5 there. It might be a bit dark, but you can see it there. Another one there. I'll look up the row on top. There's another one going on just at the, you can see it just there. I can't point to it, but it's going across from the emu's neck to the edge of the, just there. See that there? A little die crack worm, little worm U-turn die crack on it, see? There's a cut on the emu's neck and a cut on the shield edge and a U-turn die crack joining them up. Should be one down here then. No, normally there's one on that corner. There's another one too. I'm trying to hold it so I can get it. Yeah, there. 2 there. Anyway, but you can see there, so just there. Was there 2 there or 1? Just there. There, there, That little die cracky one up there. Normally there's one there too. But anyway, so 2013, and I said to you they're horrible. That you find them before I even saw that. All right, keep that one. Let me catch what's yeah, it's all, yeah, it's not quite, yeah. See you later, Sim. Yeah, but I'll check it out, but I'm nearly convinced myself that it's probably worn from washing machines. Remember, all the laundromats were 50 cents, they weren't 20s, they were 50s, then dollars, so, before, and paper notes, of course. So that's another one. There's tons of things that your money goes in. All the old pokey, the pinball machines. Man, I used to pump the 50 cents and 10 cents and 20s into them. I remember at the zoo, the Melbourne Zoo, they had little electric cars that were in the centre there, near where the little elephant statue is to the right. And I got video of that from when I was going there when I was 8, 9, and I remember going on the electric cars that they had there. They were real stubby little things like Beetle. They were short, they were only like, say, maybe 3 feet by 1.5 feet, and they were 5 cents. You sat on them, put your 5 cents in, and off you went. They gave you like, I don't know, 5 minutes of going around. So it's a dodgem car sort of little thing for kids. I remember going on that, but that was only 5 cents, and who knows how many 5 cents went into those. But that's just one example of having to think of where the coin could have got damaged or worn before you jump to an error or a variety or anything, or a mule or anything like that. Yeah. But yes, you have to keep that in mind anyway. They've got a lot of history, they've been everywhere, and some of them had a pretty hard time. Especially they got stuck in the casinos and stuff with the pokies. Never got out of there. Double bar. 12 crop circle. Trail lines, I'm not worried about. I've got nothing, but look for the trail lines. I'm just looking for the die cracks off that. 13 lower. See if it's got something going on there. That's the die wear. Find out in a few of them. When they're in this condition, you don't find them with errors on them, Well, seldom. Good see already, no double bar still. That's like what, 20 now? No double bar. And we've got 5 80s out of 20 double bar. But yeah, 79 is extremely hard to find, and even harder in any type of good condition. A nice condition double barred 79, really nice, $10. Straight off the mark, no worries. Even if people didn't buy it, I wouldn't sell it for anything less than 10, because I know how hard it is, and if they don't want to pay it, then go and find it yourself. And good luck with the amount of coins you're going to have to get out to find one. You might be lucky, or you might be unlucky, and have to go through thousands. And you want to know what you're doing too, if you can find it yourself. Because you might overlook all the better coins that you go through trying to find that one. But no, if you watch my videos, they'll teach you everything, show you whatever you need to know, and tell you. I might be getting a little bit of fat letters, but it's just die wear, the fat letters. It's an error, not a variety. Excuse me. I guess this little die cracks up here. I'll see if I can not in focus, but I don't need it. In focus, out of focus, you should be able to pick up whether or not you got some errors there. It should catch your eye still. Well, to me, maybe I'm just used to being half blind. Well, I'm not putting anything on blind people, but I need the glasses, definitely now. Not when I first started, of course. Yeah. 2016s, keep piling together. Oh, that was the last roll. That's it, we're out of coins. Out of coins. I'm done. Done. Let's see. Let's see what we got. 83, yeah, don't know. 71, that. Over there. My right hand side's always well, I try to keep it consistent as being the error and variety coins, and on this side will be collectible keepers. Yeah, so let's bring it over there a bit. These lights, see if I can. Now bloopers could be coming because I'm touching stuff. Let me just tone that down. Oh, anyway, let me tone this one down, see what happens. Might stop it being so bright. Oh, bloopers. That makes that stand out real nice, doesn't it? That's 71. Beautiful. I'll just come in a little bit more. Yeah. 83, don't know, possible red strike, but I'm just looking at, you know, the see how they're all in line? Can't be a ram strike. They can't be in line. A ram strike means that that coin should have gone in like that and give it a flat. So that's worn. That's a worn coin. All right, it's not a ram strike because it lines up. It's got to be out. It cannot be in. It's got to be out. That lines up perfect. So that's just worn out, which is, when I picked it and looked at it, it's what I thought, because you got that round in there, but there's no flat, and you'll have, all ram strikes are going to have a flat here. It's because they're out. That pointy went onto the flat bit of the collar. It flattens it. There's no flat. It's just rounded nicely all over, just like in the machine, in the machine, in the machine, in the machine, a million times in the machine. Pokies, laundromat. Yep. So that's nothing. That's just post-mint damage, and a curiosity at that, but not passing off and trying to rip anybody off with a ram strike that doesn't know, only because it looks round and flat, but simple, line it up, and it's got to be flat. Yeah. So anyway, that's it's a curiosity. It's nothing. It's something that should be commonly found in actual fact, considering how many coins we minted and how much machines took all these before the $1 coins. Okay? So before 84, you know, this was the go-to coin because it was maximum money. So yes, look out for that. Don't be fooled by worn coins, but just getting an idea on where they've been. Jobby, how you going, buddy? Yeah, so that's the finds. That was nice. Two very nice, like those. Always keep them. I do go through and cull them. I do like just to keep the best, so I might not keep both of them. I might keep that one, but that one probably put it back for somebody else to find. The 71 is just absolutely Amazing. I mean, that saved me 70, whatever it is for a 71 mint set these days. And don't forget they're in the plastic, so they're going to have the goo on them, and they'll be all crappy probably. So that's, you know, better than possibly out of a mint set, because like I said, they put them in those plastic mint sets, and that plastic wasn't the right plastic, and it melts. Get an 83 mint set and see the 83 20-cent piece that you just bought out of there. Beautiful, unconditioned. Yeah, uncirculated, I should say. Yeah, but completely covered in brown, sticky, horrible gunk all over it. And most of the 83s, they all cop that now. So very hard to find anything that hasn't been cleaned. Okay. Anyone taking the 83 of a mint set, you've got a 1 in 10 chance that the coin doesn't have to be touched, that it's good. All the others are going to be covered in gunk. Your 1s and 2 cents are going to have marks all over them as well, from spotting everywhere. So they weren't a good idea putting them in those plastics. So that's, you know, to me, I'd rather find that out of circulation and put that in my best collection than take a chance of buying a 71 mint set that's horrible. When you take it out, it's beautiful, but it's horrible. It's covered in glue. The plastic just melts. It's melty plastic. It's horrible stuff. They changed it later, 84. Yeah, so you know, that's a beautiful money coin. I could sell that no worries. And anybody who didn't buy it, stiff pickies, go and find it. But go and buy a mint set and have to clean it, chance of having to clean it, or buy one that's not in the mint set that somebody's selling, that possibly they've had to clean it because of how dirty it is. Anyway, but be wary of that stuff, that having to be cleaned a lot of the from 83 down because of what they put them in. Those plastic folders, that a lot of the coins, I think, are going to be cleaned, and so you'll need to ask the person you're buying off if they've had to clean off all the gunk from any of those coins first, and how they did it, because the coin might still be fine. If they do it correctly, it will be perfect. When I had them, mine was looking like that when I finished, and you wouldn't see any clean marks, nothing. So I can take that off and you won't even know. So people need to know how to do that. That's time consuming. So I'm real wary about 83 mint sets and down. Real wary. Got bitten too many times with crappy coppers, and it's a standard. It's not the seller's fault. It is a standard, and with the coins being completely covered in plastic melted gunk. So be wary on those 83 down. And the 84s, the very first ones, which is the yellow, be wary of that, because that also has some problems, I think, with the plastic that they had in that. Then 84, they brought out the clear plastic with the coins are all sat in their spots in the card, and from then on, they don't affect the coins. Christine, how are you? Happy Australia Day. Yeah. Public holiday for, well, I don't celebrate them because I'm at home working for myself. I'm still doing whatever I do. Anyhow, so that's all I got for today. 21 crop circle, 2013 with all the cut errors on the reverse side there. Didn't have a reread this time, or didn't I? Did I look? No, just around one there, the 5, the shield, and a nice cut off the neck of the emu, and a cut on the edge of this, joined by a tiny little U-turn die crack, little U-ey. So, you know, what, you know, could have been pulled out on looking like a ram strike to me, and checking and looking and seeing that it's not out of alignment, it's not flat, and that's a pokey coin back in the day. Like I said, before the dollar coins came out, 50s were the staple for pokie machines and everything else. Laundromat, everything, because it was the highest coin decimal. And so these got a hell of a workout, and that's just wear. It's been worn round, nice, smooth, shiny. It's just gone in, ding, 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 ding. Yeah, that's a curiosity if you want one, but it's not a ram strike. It's just a damaged coin. Yeah, and beautiful West Australia. Look at that. You just don't find these like that. You know, I said that's a $6-7 coin, no problems, no worries. I got a ton of real nice ones now, put it in a set, and as a set, you don't make as much in a set as you do if you sold them individual, by the way. Because some people don't want the set, they just want individual. Most people just want individual. So in a set, top niche, you know, you could be looking at $45, $40 for something in that condition. I think uncirculated you can get them for what's $80, so half of that, yeah, $40 for 10 coins. Because you got to, I put the coat of arms with it to make the 10 coin set, the 9 states and the coat of arms, so 10 coins. So you know you're getting $4 a coin on average. But like I said, if you sold them individually, well, you can get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, depending on 15, depending on the condition of it and what state it is. Especially ACTs and South Australians, they used to be the most expensive. I still think they probably are the hardest. Northern Territory too. Norfolk Island's there, but I did find quite a few of them, so I didn't throw it in, but those other 3, yeah. Anyway, I'm just waffling again. I'm gonna, that was, so I should pull all the coins out that I got today, because I've done them individually. I'm just gonna make sure none's there. So what do I get? 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. So I got 14 out of 260 coins. 5% of that is 13. There you go. Always works 3 to 5%. So 5%, just over, that's a good haul, because the average is 3 to 5, and anything below 3 isn't very good. And then, unless you've found a mule and that's it, then you know there's exceptions to every rule. But 25, 24 years of my averaging, it still works out. 3 to 5% of anything, of all, doesn't matter if you've got 10 coins in your hand, doesn't matter. 3 to 5% that you should be getting on the average, and anything over that, beautiful. Anything under that, no, unless it's one, you know, mule, or you've got 2 rotates, or these individually was from 40 coins, there's 7 there, so 10%. 140 coins, and there's 7 there, so that's 5%. And then I did these separate, and there's 7 there, but from 120 coins. And so 6%, put them together, and it's 5.1. So, you know, even individually, it still falls in that category. And that's what you should expect to find. And then you go over that, you should be real happy. Anything under that, no. But that's for everything, you know, curiosities, uncirculated, or not intended for circulation, curiosities, errors, varieties, low mints. That's everything in a bundle for that 3 to 5%. It could be all one thing. It could be all errors. It could what's in there is that's not even in it, because you can't compute that. But what you will get is 3 to 5%. And like I said, if you do $10,000 worth of coins for the week, you know, if you could, you can just imagine what you could have and you could just stick to just been real choosy and just taken the best of the stuff then. You know, you get them all for the week, then you cull them. And you might be surprised how much money you'll have there. Yeah, so very good. Anyway, I'm going to go and have breakfast. I better catch up. I haven't read up here for a little bit. Yeah. Just reading the good mornings, the hellos. I know you're right, Kristen. No one has to apologise about missing the lives because, you know, they're very playable. And, you know, I'm still going to do it if I've got no one in there. I just want to show what's there to find, and I want to find them too. It's not too bad looking through the screen for me than the magnifying glass, to tell you the truth. So look, you know, searching for them through the camera compared to me having them and using my mag to look through and find stuff. Well, all right. Well, I could do more with this, but anyway, I just find that very convenient to be able to do the noodling here, and you guys see it with the camera going, because I just instantly zap straight up to whatever I want, you know. So I'm quite happy with doing it through here, and well, you guys get to see what's out there, what I got, what's going on. But that's lovely too. Let us shine on that. Beautiful. So yes, we got 14 coins all up. So I got 2015-16. I better tell you them again. 2015-16 Anzac, another rotate, 1999, 30-degree hour. And at the moment I'll be getting them at 5 to 1, 5 nons to 1 rotate. Then there was an 85, a scarce 85 rabbit ears, just a little tiny one on there, only tiny mighty mo, just there. Well, it's not a rabbit ear, it's a cud, it's carrying a squirrel, I don't know, squirrel head, squirrel back. And a tiny little blob on that one in there, on the 2013, so 2 rabbit ears. And then 2 2019 JCs, low mint, 2 mil. Just over. So yeah, that's good. And as I said, that's the money coin there, that one, out of the dollars. So all the rest is, yeah, everyday fodder, find all the time. But these are going to get scarcer, and I'm keeping every one of them. See what they're worth in 10, 15 years. Pretty sure they're going to be up there the same as the 2001s. And then so what I do? So they're my 4 picks of what I truly see as being money coins and money coins. Very keepable. Those 4 is my choice out of all of them. Condition, not because of mintage figures, but you know, go and get one like that for your set. Geez, you're looking at, you got to buy a mint set. It's just, you know, or go through here and find one eventually. Future, rotate 99. 2021 crop circles, yeah, get them while you can, because that little error there could have ended up being belted out flat and fixed up, or got worse and turned into a cud, but at some stage they would have seen it and out. So don't think they're prolific, because I found, and other people have found some, and I've got 10 of them now, but yeah, yes, they will be very hard to find. very hard, and not long. Give them next year and the year after, mate. They're going to be knocked and hit in that one. As soon as there's even a tap in that area, that coin is not worth nothing as a crop circle. It's got to be completely clear all around it. So every crop circle out there is in jeopardy of of not being there, or what, because of getting hit. It's so small and so light. The 2014 can survive, it's protected, and, well, let's face it, it's pretty big. The 2012, same thing, it's protected, and again, it's really thick and big. But this 2021 is extremely light. And the 2022 5-cent piece that I found it on the back of the 5 cent, on the top of the paw, that's the right-hand paw when you're looking at it, and the left hand had cuds and die cracks. The right hand had cuds, die cracks, and a crop circle above the second paw. That one is also in vulnerable place, high spot, and very small, 5 cents, and light. So I've got one of them. I don't know how many other people have got a 22 crop circle, but I've had all those rolls and I've only had one. So they're extremely hard, and give them, next year, any knock there, finger where, they're gone. They're right on top of the paw. So, and this is protected, you know, down there a bit, but it's the knocks that it gets. So, yeah, money coin, definite, beautiful, definite money coin, and for your set, you know, that's the other thing. It's not just that. These for sets, making sets is perfect. You can't get better than that. Well, you can, but you couldn't. Well, you could ask for better. I don't know what, but they're excellent. Just if you get them, you're real lucky. So for both money and for yourselves for collecting, yeah, that's just brilliant. And these two are money coins outright, you know, because of the error and the variety. Well, it's an error. Some things fall under both categories to me. It's an error because it shouldn't have been there, but it's a variety because the mint did it. You get me? It's, you know, some coins are errors, some coins are varieties, and some coins are that in between. They actually come under both categories. And error and variety are two different categories. Like tons of people I've been watching their YouTube, and they keep saying errors as varieties, and they keep saying varieties errors. They just got it so wrong. It's just simple. If the mint did it, it's a variety. If it's the dye doing it because it's worn, it's an error. And see, this one falls under the dye moved, but the mint caused it because they didn't tighten it up. So to me, it's an error, but a variety. Anyway, there you go. I'm going to have brekkie and another cup of coffee. All right, see you later, mate. See you later, Mike. Mitch. Well, you can't even tell me how to say it correctly because I can't hear you. But anyway, no worries, McKay. And Christine, Jobby, NN, Steve, Wisey. I'm not sure who else is around. So everyone had to go anyway, so that was a good time. Yeah, and everybody else, Sim's gone. Steve, you're there, and Steve, thanks for dropping in. Hope you got some more there, and everybody, a few people are noodling at the same time. Hope you did really well, found some really good stuff, and your percentages are high. Yep, so get them percentages over that 5%, and you know you're doing well. That's, yeah, if you need to sort of cross-check yourself with what I do there, just look at your percentages, and that'll confirm whether you're happy or not. Anyhow, I'm going for brekkie, having a coffee. Have a lovely Australia Day, however you celebrate it. Each to his own, man. That's what I'm at. And yeah, and have a good day. I'm going to have a good day because it's 22 degrees, so I don't have to get cooked up in here doing these videos. All right, thanks a lot, and till next time. Ta-da, bye-bye, have a good day.